Alright, Ice Cap Zone. The inspiration for that other Sonic game when you're riding on a skateboard. Hoverboard thing. Anyway, super cool level. I love this music. Or, I should say, I love this level solely for the music. And it's just cool. I mean, any level that starts off with Sonic skateboarding like a badass has to be good. Although I guess really this level can be a little bit annoying sometimes, including infinite loops. There we go. Didn't quite notice that little area I was falling through. You will continually fall through forever. It's an infinite loop until you jump on the right platform to break the ice walls in advance. These things always sound cool because you get to spinball at them and it uses your speed to advance forward. I just thought that was cool, kind of just the physics of it, I suppose. Yeah, the music for this level, grade A. Probably one of the best ice levels of any Sonic game, one of the least annoying. Most ice levels, you get you're slipping around, you have no control over where you go and whatnot. This one, I don't know, it's just better. It's got less of the annoying, oh geez, that's gonna crush me. Well, I'm gonna come back to that. Normally I'd ride that and advance quickly, but it's not the case this time. So here we're run up that hill somewhere. Yeah. So that is another infinite loop. You have to. Well, fuck me, I messed it up. See, I need a block to break through the ice there. Okay, we're on the ice. Just moving forward. There we go. Now we can advance the level. Hitting blocks. Alright. Don't know what to say about this level, other than I love it. Except for the infinite loop stuff. Kind of annoying, but all the little physics things kind of make up for it, I'd say. So, let's see. So I believe I mentioned earlier on, Sonic was my childhood hero, really. Sonic 2 was the first memory I have of playing any video game. Because when I was growing up, we had an NES and a Sega Genesis. And for the NES, I believe all we had a couple games. Some good ones like original Super Mario Bros. And whatnot. But for a kid who was only like 4 or 5, original Super Mario Brothers is kind of hard and really frustrating. And those original Mario games, Mario doesn't have a personality at all. But oh, boss fight again. Sonic, however, does have a personality. He was designed to be super cool and it kind of shows that off. He's just, especially, you can tell at most at the end levels when he's wagging his finger and, you know, whatnot. But if he stands still for a little bit, he kind of shows off. Sonic's he's got an attitude. He's too cool for school. And he's just so fast. When I played this game, when I was younger, there's no game at the time that he was even close to being this fast. And or even with this kind of music, just that kind of rockin', pumping, cool dude music, I guess Sonic would call it probably. Penguins. Again, more with the excellent music switch up. Still the same theme, just a little bit different. But I love what it does. Kind of has more of that driving bass there. Oh boy. Here's where you start seeing Eggman computers. You hit them and they actually hurt you, like an enemy would. Alright, these things. See, unlike Casino, not Casino Night, but Sonic 2, the Carnival Night Zone, these things you actually do have to jump on and use the momentum to advance forward. Which sometimes, if you suck, can be frustrating. Alright. Look at that. So many rings up here. I don't think there's anything other special up there besides that. Alright, that was a quick level. The level can actually be pretty long if you goof up and fall into the ice. Way to go, Tails! I basically did nothing for that. Saving the penguins, also the chipmunks, who will probably freeze to death and die in this Arctic climate, I believe. Oh well, eventually on to, launch base zone. So, oh boy, this one has alarms that will call enemies when you get through. So as I was speaking of earlier, the story is the Death Egg has been grounded by Sonic and Tails in the previous game. And there in the back end you can see the Death Egg. Eggman is working on reconstructing it. And again, wanting to use the emeralds and the Master Emerald that Knuckles guards, using his power to relift into the air. Now, also as I said before, Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles are two separate games to start out with. Now, if you're just playing normal Sonic 3 vanilla, this would be the last levels. With the, let's see. Yeah, this would have been the last level, I think, if I remember correctly. It might be another level, but since we are playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles, after these stages and beating the boss, we'll advance on to the Sonic and Knuckles levels. It's basically one big, I guess, story mode split across two games. Also, as I believe I mentioned earlier, Michael Jackson actually composed some of his music, and I think it really comes out a lot in this one with the synthesized voice, which I thought was cool at the time, because at the time my first time experiencing this level, I was probably about anywhere from the 7 to 8 years old range. And only having an NES and a Genesis, the NES couldn't do this. Not even close. Nowhere near the amount of power or I guess some of the sound chip took care of this. Yeah. So as a younger lad, as I like to refer to my younger self, really like the Genesis more than the NES. Mostly just because the Genesis obviously has a lot more processing power and just way more capabilities than the NES had at the time. I honestly didn't know anything about the Super Nintendo at the time. Reflecting back, now that I've gone back and played some Super Nintendo games and a lot more Sega Genesis games, I don't really know which one, if I had both at the time, I don't know which one I would prefer more. Yep, there's Knuckles, doing his usual meddling. A single bomb dropped this entire tower. Amazing. But, I mean, at the time, the Genesis was the cool system to have. And this boss is totally trash. I hate him. It's not terribly hard to defeat, just kind of annoying. But yeah, so the Genesis was the cool system to have at the time. Mostly because of Sonic. I like to think because Sonic was specifically designed to be the counterpart to Mario, rivaling him in popularity and as a mascot for the entire Sega corporation. Alright, got more of... I always love this thing just because of that more illusion of 3D-ness. Here we are, the second act, launch base zone. Stopping Eggman before it launches his base. Really. Alrighty. Pentagon, I kind of like this level. I like the pipes of this level, I guess. Just for the sole reason of, I like to think of, it's like the theme of this, I guess. It's a construction zone. Eggman's obviously trying to resurrect his... Oh man, if I did not hit that switch, I would have been able to get those things. But so yeah, Eggman's trying to resurrect his super weapon, and we're running through this construction zone full of pipes of stuff, refueling, trying to dismantle and foil his plans. Going on. Now let's do this bonus stage. Haven't played those in a while. Oh boy, it's the worst one. Alright. For the sake of sport, I will do this one more time. Triple Knuckles. Got a handful of rings. That was nice. And now I'm gonna get the hell out of here, because... Of course, now that I said that, I won't be able to. Ah, I just want to lose. Okay. Oh, double kill. here we are, moving through these pipes. Pretty cool, kind of reminiscent of Chemical Plant Zone, Sonic 2. Oh. Good thing I had the invincibility here. Just jump straight under those spikes. Alright. Doing pretty good on lives, actually. I wasn't hoping to die more, but I was expecting to die more. Just because isn't one of the hardest Sonic games by far. But it can be difficult from time to time. But I still was actually expecting to suck it up a bit more. We'll see though. Yeah, the Sonic and... well, from memory, I had trouble with the Sonic and Knuckles levels a bit more, but we shall see. Got that bubble shield. Fortunately, while there is water in this level, you don't spend too much time in it. Which is fortunate, because honestly, I don't think anybody enjoys water levels. And if you do, I don't know what's wrong with you, because they're all terrible. Going on. Should be getting... I was gonna say, should be getting pretty close to this boss fight. Ah, boy. So this one... well, this is gonna be super easy. Thanks to Tails. Oh boy. So normally you have Tails with you to, you know, since he's undying, you kind of just throw him out there, and he helps you beat stuff up. Yep, Knuckles trying to pull me for one last time, but he has failed. And here we are at the Death Egg as it starts to launch. Fortunately, I have Eggman's little flying machine, and I'll be infiltrating his base. Or no, I'll be fighting a boss, another boss. If you're just playing Sonic 3, this would be the second to final boss, but this is just, this is kind of the end boss for the Sonic 3 arc, I guess you would call it. Not a particularly terrible boss, but can cause you some trouble, mostly because of the little spike shield prevents, that little spike ball can prevent you from just pounding on them, although he does have different abilities. Sonic got through Act 2. And we have temporarily foiled Dr. Robotnik, or Eggman as you call it. And there goes the Death Egg, hurtling back towards the Earth again.